music. He's like love, 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 and music. La la la, love, 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 and music. Love, love.
Hello, 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 everyone. Thank you for tuning in. I am Jaylee. This is Jaylee's Corner. This is my review for Basketball Wives, Season 7, Episode 1. I hope this show only go to, like, Season 8. If this go 10 seasons, I'm going to be really, really surprised, bitch, okay? Tonight's lipstick is Urban Decay. It's called F-Bomb. And I'm too tired to move around. It's 4:12 in the morning, y'all, and this is like my third review, and I got one more to go. So the beginning of the episode starts off. I'll show y'all. You see, the beginning of the episode starts off. You know, we see Jackie talking about how she got lipo to get in shape, and how she brought Malaysia to go to goat yoga. Yes, goat, the animal, the goat yoga. I'm not for it at all. You know what I'm saying? It's just kind of crazy. We then see the goat like pissed and pooped on Jackie's mat, and I feel like it's because Jackie the goat know Jackie batshit crazy. You know what I'm saying? So it just dumps some shit out or whatever. You know, we see Jackie on the floor, and you know, she was like, yeah, like if you're sitting up, they won't jump on you. If you go down like this, they'll get on you. And as soon as she did that, the goat went and jumped up. And she got, oh, I'm not doing this. I gotta go. I cannot believe you just said that's the position they do to get on people. So why did you do it? You can't be surprised. You know, that to me was funny. So they left there. We do see her later talking to her daughter. No, Malaysia. And she's saying how, you know, as far as her and Evelyn from last season, the whole debacle with Evelyn and her daughter talking, her daughter contacting Evelyn, that whole debacle, and then her calling Evelyn's daughter a builder whore. Messy. But she's saying like she's not willing to apologize to Evelyn for what she said last season. She doesn't really care. And Malaysia's like, you know what, I think you should fix the issue at least with your daughter. Now her daughter, who she still has not talked to as far as we know, she's telling her like, at least fix that. If you can't talk to Evelyn, it's fine, but can you at least fix the relationship with your daughter? Jackie say, I'm giving her space. You know, she's at a point in life right now where she does not want to be my daughter. She does not want me to be her mother. So, you know what I'm saying, I'm giving her space to get that figured out, and hopefully we can figure it out later. Jackie lying. Jackie and that girl don't mess with each other, and Jackie needs to say that. The daughter was on Instagram, or what I wanted to do today, and she was saying how the show won't even allow her to come on, because if she comes on, it will end Jackie's storyline. She said they don't want me on the show because if I come tell my truth, she can't then lie about all these things, and that's her storyline. You know, her and Evelyn beef is a whole thing, so they won't have me on. I said, well, you know what, that does sound true. So yeah, anywho, she says how Evelyn should have just stayed out of her family business because it's worse with her daughter now. But I feel like your daughter contacted Evelyn, and Evelyn just kind of went along with it. But I don't think Evelyn perpetuated it, or that my boob is showing. I'm so sorry. I don't think Evelyn perpetuated it or forced herself into the situation. I feel like, you know, it is what it is. So Malaysia like, well, hopefully we can like this to be around each other. And Jackie says, I don't know, because when I think about it and I see her, like, I just get enraged. I mean, I get Jackie's plight, her reasoning for saying she gets enraged. However, even if Evelyn wasn't in the story, if she wasn't around, you and your daughter would still be beefed out. So you can't act as if it's all Evelyn's fault. You know, we see Shani, who wants to start a weed dispensary. Okay. She wants to leave her kids in Empire. Hey, weed is, you know, everybody wants that weed. We see Tammy working on her brand or whatever, her little Bonnet Chronicles, her comedy tour. I mean, Tammy really has taken off since last season. I mean, technically, she was on the Breakfast Club, and she said the only reason she came back this season to the show was because VH1 and Mona Scott Young promised her if she came on and did this Basketball Wives for a season, they would give her her own show with her family. So I feel like if she do her own show with her family and people like it, I don't know how entertaining Tammy is on her own, because if you think about it, we've never seen Tammy on her own. So hopefully she'll get her own show and we can see how it goes, because I mean, who knows. Anywho, and then see her and Reggie on a date later, because as she's saying and he's saying too, she's so busy being booked and busy or whatever that her and him don't spend much time together. I do wonder what Reggie does. Like, does he like work a regular job? Because I'm like, if he doesn't work a regular job, I would just travel with my boo. I would become like her security. You know what I'm saying? Just so that we can spend time together. I wouldn't want to miss out time with my man if he don't work. You know what I'm saying? Like, I would be like, we need to travel together, just so that we have that quality time. Like it, and I ain't saying he gotta be with her all the time, but like, it wouldn't be no long period of time where we ain't in these streets together. Okay. She brings up how, you know, they have grown a lot. Well, she has grown a lot, and how she is, you know, very busy, and she doesn't have time to be beefing with people. I think when someone says that, sometimes that's how they say that's a read within itself. Like, bitch, I don't like you enough to beef with you, and I'm too busy to beef with you. I feel like it's still like a little dig or whatever. So Reggie brings up them getting engaged, or just being engaged or whatever, and she said, you know what I'm saying, I want to spend the rest of my life with you, however long that may be, because of course we know she's older than him. And she's like, you know I said that I never wanted to get married again, but you changed my mind about that, and I love you. And he says, you know, I love you too, and you've changed me as well. You know, I do want that too. So we know they're gonna eventually get married. They're not married yet. I'm pretty sure that's going to be part of her spinoff show for her own thing. It's her and him getting married. We see Jen and Evelyn walking around. You know, Jen was dating that boy from Sweetie Pies, and they had a bad breakup, baby. And I think I wrote about it on my blog. And she accused him of being like a little stalker. So, you know, Evelyn's there with her, saying how she does not have any family or whatever. So she's there to kind of help her deal with it, because she's trying to go to court to get this restraining order against him. So we then see even Evelyn bringing up how her and Carl broke up. You know, that she was engaged to that baseball player. They had a whole show. They did one season. This show ended. They end up not getting married. She was going through IVF. They did not have another baby. She says how the breakup was hard for her, and that how he was doing some things, and that she's happy that they did not have a baby. I said, y'all had one. I know you meant that y'all had another one, but y'all had one. But she says how, you know, it was what it was. So, yeah. We do see Jen going to court, and Evelyn was with her, and so was her security guard. But I felt like her security guard was bad, because the security guard was in front of her. I'm like, her stalker could have easily run up from behind her and hit her shins. You know what I'm saying? He could have came and got her. He could have pulled her hair out. He could have anything running back. My thing is, if you security, like Julius, who was Beyonce's security, he's always on point. He's always right next to her so that nobody can come and get her. I mean, Jen's security was walking like 5 feet ahead of her. I mean, at this point in time, she could have got maimed and he would not have got to her. So it was what it was. She go to court. She do get her restraining order, but it's temporary. So peace be to God. Malaysia got some sidekicks this season. So Malaysia's cousin, his name was Byron. Yeah, Byron. He's a coach in LA. I don't know a coach for what. He's an older gentleman, and he's a former coach of something. So his girlfriend is going to be on the show. So Malaysia's cousin's girlfriend was going to be on the show. And her other cousin, who is the son to Byron, his name was Thomas, his wife is also going to be on the show. Her name is Kristen. And he's also a former coach in LA. A coach what? I don't know. So Malaysia basically has 2 family members, backup people for her. Because remember, she don't have Brandy. And she don't get along with people besides Jackie. But Jackie batshit crazy. You know, you got Jen, got Evelyn. Shani got everybody. So I felt like they said, let's give Malaysia someone to have her own scenes with. And I think it does make sense. We could not have the show with just the regular main lady because it would have been boring. And the additions they added last season was horrible. So they did a complete recasting. They kept the people who we wanted to see, but they added extra people to give us real storylines. So I thought that was kind of cool. But her cousin Byron Sr., he had a wife who he left after 29 years of marriage, and he's now dating this girl Cece. Cece Young, and she's a thought. She's thotting and bopping in the street. Thotting and bopping. Thotting and bopping. I saw it was on my Instagram. Anyway, and then it's weird because I'm like, Kristen, mother-in-law, is like her same age. It's just weird. I don't know what I'm saying. But however, Thomas, the younger cousin, the son, he can get it. I said, now he is sexy. Hey, the fuck Thomas. Okay, he's a swivel. Anywho, so yeah, Malaysia got two little friends or whatever. And who cares? We do see Evelyn and Jen at the gym. Evelyn and Jennifer at the gym. And, you know, Gianna said how she's open to dating younger guys now, you know, but she does not want anyone like in their 20s. Evelyn literally said, my vagina been really busy lately. I said, bitch, what? She admits that she has been dating and messing around with a fucking French Montana, saying how they're kind of just having fun. I'm like, girl, girl. Shani didn't walk in. Shani walks in and she's kind of late. So at this point, they asking about where's Tammy. So at this point, Jen said, well, I talked to her a little bit on FaceTime or whatever, but that's really it. Shani said, well, I ain't talked to her in months, so I don't know if she's been really, really busy. And Evelyn like, well, I don't talk to her no way. So it is what it is. And then, you know, she's like, you know what? You never, Evelyn said, and I agree with what she said. She said, you never know what you're going to get when it comes to Tammy. You don't know if it's going to be happy Tammy, crazy Tammy. You know, it can be different things. You know what I'm saying? And Sean like, well, you know, were you and Tammy ever really friends? And, you know, she admits, like, we really weren't, and I would be okay if we weren't friends going forward. I said, well, that's okay, girl, if you say so. You know, we do see Jackie hanging out with her daughter, Chantel, who she calls Shani. And also look at the grandbaby. And she's basically just saying how her daughter has been on her side through all the bullshit with the other daughter and the ladies. And we see how Shani said, like, I just feel like, you know, you need to talk to Evelyn and kind of get it squared away. Whereas Jackie thinks, I don't want to do that. I don't want to talk to her. I'll get too mad. Some bullshit gonna happen or whatever. It do seem like Chantel is like, because Chantel got a confession look. I feel like I could be on the show, excuse me, if my mama stopped being batshit crazy and be cool with the other ladies, then I can hang out with them too. But I think it makes sense for her to talk to Evelyn. I don't think nothing gonna come of it. And I think it's basically because of how hard Jackie went about the whole situation. And, you know, Evelyn is, you know, she holding a grudge. Hell, her and Jen have talked for 5 years. So, you know, you can only imagine what's gonna happen. So Malaysia's cousins' wives or wife, I think it was Cece to the party. No, maybe it was Kristen. One of the new girls threw like a Mardi Gras Louisiana style party and invited mostly all the ladies. I think the only one who did not show was Tammy. Yeah, Tammy wasn't there. So, you know, Cece is introduced to Jen and Evelyn, who she then introduces them to her boyfriend, the older Byron, the daddy. And they're like, oh, hi, you know, hi. But he's sitting with his friends, and they're all older. And Jen and Evelyn gonna say they're in their 60s. I said they were, but I think he older too. Yeah, he's older too. He just got him a little young tender. At this point in time, Jackie and her daughter walk in, and honey, and the air gets thick. Okay. Because again, this is probably the first time they've seen each other since last season or whatever. So, you know, we then also see how Shani gets there. And we see that she actually knows Malaysia's cousin's wife. Because he is the coach of her son's team or whatever. So she's like, you know, I'm really cool with Kristen and I don't barely know Malaysia. She's like, me and Kristen has our own relationship. I say that's how Kristen got on here because Kristen knows Shani. And it had nothing to do with Malaysia. Okay. Connection. So from there, you know what I'm saying, we can kind of see the tension between Evelyn and Christy, Lord Jesus, and Jackie, and it's just kind of weird. We then see how Jen says, well, have anyone seen Tammy? Oh, well, yeah, Tammy told me to tell all of you, well, no, she's told me to tell people that she fucks with Hello, and they, they know who they are. And Evelyn was like, well, she's talking about me because she don't fuck with me, so, but I don't really care. I would not have relayed that message, but that's just me. We then see Chantel, like, it's really weird. You see people on, we all separated. I feel like, I'm gonna go talk to Evelyn. Like, I didn't introduce myself, so I'm gonna go talk to her. I'm gonna go have a civilized conversation with her, and I'll be right back. Jackie getting upset at this point in time, saying how, I don't want Evelyn to turn my daughter against me because she did it first. If both your daughters turn against you, it ain't Jack. I mean, it ain't Evelyn. It's you, bitch. Like, no one can turn your children against you. The same person can't turn your two separate children against you, lady. If they do, it is completely you. Okay? And that's just bad. Chantel goes, introduces herself to Evelyn. Hi, I'm Chantel. I'm Jackie's daughter. It was real nice. It was real professional. It was friendly. You know what I'm saying? She just says how, I just hope, you guys can get into the same room, maybe have a conversation, just something that's to clear the air or whatever. And Evelyn, like, it wasn't even a big, she said, you know what, I forgive her, but I'll never forget. So for me, I just don't want to be her friend. Like, I think there's some lines you don't cross, and you just can't talk about other people's kids. And Chantel was like, oh, okay, well, no problem. And it was real cool. I do see a place where they could, like, even hang out with her if her mama get over her shit. So at this point in time, she go back and, okay, see, my mom back, nothing happened. Jackie pissed, and you know what, we need to leave because I'm pissed off because you took her side and I can't believe you did that. I'm like, girl. When she then said, she said Evelyn is again interjecting herself into my family business and I'm pissed off. Both times your daughters went to talk to that lady. She not including herself in shit. Your daughters is including her ass. And the thing is, she told your daughter, I'm straight on y'all. Well, at least on your mama. I won't talk to her. We want to be friends. It is what it is. And I'm like, you can't get pissed off because your daughter can be civilized and you can't. Girl, bye. So the last thing we see is, Tammy, Shani, and Jen meet up. And, girl, you've been busy. You've been gone all the time. Yeah, girl, I've been so gone or whatever. I've been so busy, booked and busy. You know what I'm saying? Catching them bags. So, Jen was saying how, recently, Evelyn's been such a great friend to me with the whole stalking situation. She came with me to court. You know what I'm saying? She's just been a good friend, and it's cool to have her as my friend. Tammy basically is jealous or upset that Jen and Evelyn are back being friends because she said, you know what I'm saying, well, you said before that y'all would never be back friends. Y'all stopped being friends for 5 years and y'all didn't talk. And for them 5 years, you was my friend talking to me. And now look where you at. I said, that looks like Tammy is jealous. Or I don't give a fuck who somebody friends with. I don't. And Jen being Evelyn's friend should not affect you. I hate when someone says, so-and-so was your friend and I was your friend. And now they're your friend. I don't want to be a friend anymore. I'm upset. I'm mad. Girl, grow the hell up. If you too booked, you should be too booked and busy to care who Jen being friends with in the first goddamn place. But it is what it is. Y'all was beefed out for 5 years, and you talk all that shit about her to me, and so and you can't be telling people so and so talk shit about y'all, but y'all was beefed out. Well, girl, guess what? They cool now, so let it be. If you wasn't telling the beef then, don't tell the beef now. Who cares? Shani then says, you and Evelyn both, y'all be having these jokes and y'all know how both y'all friends, and you know what I'm saying, y'all both be having me laughing or whatever. Tammy then says, oh, she cracking jokes, what she be saying? So she like, I can't tell you that. But no, just give me one little tidbit. So Shani thinks, and she said, you know what I'm saying, well, she can kind of imitate you. And she said, oh, can she? Well, yeah, she can do your walk. And she was like, oh, well, I guess I can take her on a road with me since, and get her some real coins. I said, yep, shade number one. She said, since French Montana is her publicity stunt and she's some coins. I said, oh, This is why I say Tammy, you don't know who you're gonna get. Tammy did a whole set last season talking about how Evelyn had fucked a person in every league. A football player, a basketball player, a baseball player. I think she said anything that's left is like hockey and a goddamn gone a shot put in the Olympics. She cracked jokes on Evelyn. So how you upset because she do the same thing to you? What you mad for, mama? What's good for the goose is good for the goddamn gander. And at this point in time, she then said what she need to work on is not sucking dick on her knees. I said, Tammy, Lord Jesus. I said, Tammy, when I was like, now that was, bitch. I was like, ooh, girl. Ooh. At this point, Tammy gets up and she leaves. And Shawnee and Jen like, you leaving on that? And she's like, yep, I'm going to leave here, you know what I'm saying? And watch me walk away. And when she walked away exactly the same way that Evelyn imitated her earlier in the show. So, you know, that was the whole episode. I think Tammy for this season is going to be the one people might have issue with, simply because the reason she seems to be upset with Evelyn is crazy. And the season looks good. I'll say that. The season does look entertaining. Tonight's episode was entertaining, so I hope you guys enjoyed. Put your comments below, because that was in the episode, and it's 4:30, and I have one more review to do, people. I might be done by 5 o'clock, 5 a.m. I gotta go to work in the morning. Yay! Anywho, I am Jay Lee. This is Jay's Corner. Peace.